Boy, they say one is born every minute. These dudes, I don't know what to say. Some people looking dumber every day. Look how he's sitting up here looking, and we're going to discuss why. Sitting up here looking like, my name is Rayford Jones, and I've been through a whole lot of hard stuff in my life. Oh, it's been hard, y'all. And again, Rayford Jones, that's a name I just came up with. There's no similarity. I don't know any Rayford Jones, so no offense if there's anyone named Rayford Jones. There probably is. You just can't make this up. One is born every minute. They say you find a sucker. Woo, and I'm not, Becky, girl, you making the ancestors proud. Their white guardianship been going on close to 100 years as Sarah Rector. That the playbook is still working. You can't make this up. The playbook is still working. Look like something ain't smelling right. Oh my gosh. Look, y'all. Cuba Gooding Jr. federal civil lawsuit settled just before trial. The woman alleged she met the actor at a bar in 2013 and that he later R-worded her, R-A-P-E-D, her in a hotel room. Now, I'm going to read this here. And there's some stuff from kind of scratching my head. I mean, you cannot. I don't get it. Maybe you all can tell me. So here's the article. In a stunning last-minute move, a civil lawsuit accusing Cuba Gooding Jr. of R-wording a woman in 2013 was settled Tuesday, just moments before jury selection was set to begin in Manhattan federal court. The jury trial scheduled to go forward today is off the calendar. The reason for cancellation? On consent, the parties have resolved the matter. A docket entry in the August 2020 lawsuit against Gooding Jr. said on Tuesday. A spokesperson for the Southern District of New York also confirmed to the Daily Beast that there will be no trial. While the details of the settlement between the actor and the woman identified in the lawsuit as Jane Doe are not immediately clear, it comes just days after Judge Paul Crotty ordered her to reveal her identity in open court before trial. The settlement marks the end of the lawsuit for Jane Doe, who was seeking $6 million in damages against Gooding Jr., whom she alleged she met at a bar 7 years prior and that he RAPED her in a hotel room. Attorneys for Gooding Jr. did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Gloria Allred, the attorney representing Jane Doe, declined to comment. How convenient that the attorney is Gloria Allred. Yeah, she seems to specialize in that area, my opinion. The swift judgment also marks the second time that Gooding Jr. has evaded a jury since his legal problems began in 2019. While he was charged with 6 criminal misdemeanors, and prosecutors said nearly 30 other women came forward with sexual misconduct allegations against the actor. He avoided a criminal trial last year after striking a plea deal. Gooding Jr. pleaded guilty to a harassment violation and, after completing an alcohol and behavior modification counseling course, walked away without a criminal record. He has steadfastly denied all allegations of wrongdoing, and his lawyers have previously slammed the lawsuit as completely false and perjurious. I apologize for making anybody, this is what Cuba Gooding Jr. is saying. I apologize for making anybody ever feel inappropriately touched, Gooding said last April as part of his deal with the government. I am a celebrity figure. I come into contact with people. I never want them to feel slighted or uncomfortable in any way. The actor's legal team was set to not only defend their client against Jane Doe's lawsuit, but the accusations of 3 other women who are expected to testify about the actor's alleged misconduct. Last week, Judge Crotty ruled that the 3 women who accused Gooding Jr. of misconduct between 2009 and 2019, have claims that are sufficiently similar to plaintiff's allegations because all involve sudden sexual assaults or attempted sexual assaults connected with the defendant and the victim's presence in social settings, prominently featuring drinking like festivals, bars, nightclubs, and restaurants. The three women include Kelsey Harbert, whose claim that Gooding Jr. touched her at a bar in 2019 spurred the actor's criminal case. The lawsuit alleged that in August 2013, Jane Doe and her friend met Gooding Jr. while at a bar in downtown Manhattan and invited them to join him and his friends at their table. Listen carefully to this, y'all. Shortly after, Gooding Jr. allegedly told Jane Doe that his friends were going to the Mercer Hotel for drinks. And once again, my apologies. And the woman alleged that she left at the bar through the front entrance to join Cuba Gooding Jr. in a cab, understanding that her friends would meet her shortly. When they arrived at the Mercer, Gooding Jr. said he needed to, quote, change his clothes and ushered her to his hotel room on the 5th floor. So understand this. While in a bar in Manhattan, Gooding Jr., while at a bar in downtown Manhattan, invited them to join him and his friends at their table. Shortly after, Gooding Jr. allegedly told Jane Doe that his friends were going to the Mercer Hotel for drinks, and once again offered for the two women to join them for drinks. So they go to the hotel. So the woman alleged that she left the bar through the front entrance to join Gooding Jr. in a cab, understanding that her friends would meet her shortly. When they arrived at the Mercer, Gooding Jr. said he needed to, quote, change his clothes and ushered her to his hotel room on the 5th floor. Here's where it gets interesting. Inside the room, Gooding Jr. allegedly put on Mumford & Sons and took a position between her and the hotel door before he began taking his clothes off. The lawsuit stated that Jane Doe told him that she had to leave to meet her friend downstairs and began standing up from the edge of the bed where she was sitting and attempted to move toward the door. Gooding Jr. allegedly blocked her escape and pushed her onto the bed. Before the lawsuit stated, he took off his clothes and forcibly and without consent put one hand in her halter top to touch her breast. The woman said she told the actor no and tried to push away his hands. But the lawsuit stated that Gooding Jr. ignored her and forcibly stroked her genitals under her underwear. At this point, Gooding Jr. became physically aggressive, and each time plaintiff pushed Gooding Jr. hands away, he forcibly placed them back on her, the lawsuit stated, noting that she said no numerous times and was ignored. The actor then allegedly raped her, the lawsuit stated, and did not use a condom. Afterward, Gooding Jr. allegedly went to the bathroom before returning to the bedroom while the woman was trying to escape. Gooding Jr. then allegedly raped her for a second time, this time anally, before he ejaculated and fell asleep immediately. The lawsuit stated that she ran to the bathroom to clean herself before running out the hotel room. She eventually met up with her friends again and went home. Gooding Jr.'s lawyers have previously argued that the incident was consensual. Now, I am sure not trying to advocate for Gooding Jr. I could care less about the man. We're going to have to back this train up. Either these men are being set up or they are the biggest fools on the planet. Let's back this train up. Beep, beep. Back the train up, back the bus up. We're going to have to back this up a little bit. Now, I'm not saying any woman has a right to be handled in this manner. Okay? That's going to be an H to the no. A woman says, no, that's it. We finna back this train up. First of all, this is not the only time it's happened to this nut. I think it happened before, and you still don't learn. But hold on. So you don't know this man. Okay, you hop in a cab with him, and you go to a hotel. Here's what I'm trying to understand. Any decent woman in my mind, well, I'll stay in the lobby. You don't know this fool, this man. You go up to the room with him? I don't care if he is on TV. You go up to the room with him? So she left, hopped in a cab with him. When they arrived at the Mercer Hotel, Gooding Jr. said he needed to change his clothes and ushered her to his hotel room on the 5th floor. So if a homeless man tell you, I'm going to go to a hotel room, you going to go with him? Or maybe you went because you thought, hey, this could be an advantage for me. Who does this? You just go up to the man's room because he's on TV? You couldn't wait in the lobby? But let them tell the black women is so loose. Who does this? Inside the room, he took a position between her and the hotel door. But where was she? So she's in the room, and he began taking his clothes off. It stated that Jane Doe told him that she had to leave to meet her friend downstairs and began standing up from the edge of the bed where she was sitting. I'm not saying that he had a right to do this if this quote allegedly happened, but I'm looking at it ain't, if a white woman is poor child, that's got to be on you. You can find a dumb chocolate drop any day of the week. Come across these fools. Why would you just go up to the room and you sit on this bed? You that comfortable? It's only the two of you there. I'm not saying it means she's asking for it. Oh, don't get it twisted. But this just don't make no sense to me. Any woman with half a darn brain. Now I want to get up. I got to meet my friends. Then she said he forcibly, the R word comes up. Maybe it's just me. I'm old school, but how you just meet somebody? I'll wait in the lobby till you change your clothes and come downstairs. Go up to the room with and sit on the bed. Not that you're asking for it, up to interpretation, but sweetheart, that's just not wise. That's not common sense, boo-boo. Knowing what could happen. It could be a decent person. It doesn't freaking matter. You don't know this person. Where they do this at? And I don't have any sympathy for him, but I just see him as a fool. You find a sucker. What they say? Easy lick. So that part, I'm just saying, women, you gotta think. Think, Becky. Oh, but I think Becky was thinking all right. Again, if this happened, they reached a deal. And here's the other part. Oh my God. So then he goes to the bathroom. Before returning to the bedroom, she was trying to escape. While he went into the bathroom, that's your chance to call 911. Start screaming and hollering, girls. Start throwing stuff around. If this happened to you, this ain't the time to move in silence. Well, he's in the bathroom. I'm trying to escape. Maybe she was paralyzed with fear. That's a possibility. But then I cannot. What was her? Well, that's Becky. It's not me. Thank goodness. And again, I don't advocate for anyone being taken advantage of. So he went to the bathroom, and she was trying to escape. Then it happened again. Then the lawsuit stated Then she went to the bathroom to clean herself up before running out. You worried about appearances? And she met up with her friend again and went home. Unless you're in a state of shock, and then that could be possible. Could be possible. You know, I've seen shows people say they're out like, oh, I was outside of myself. So they were so like, this isn't, you know how it's happening, but in your mind they're like they're not happening. It's a coping mechanism. So I'm thinking that's the only way I can see it. But this here, you just you meet some man and you okay up to his room, you just go walk in, just sit on the bed, and then this happens. He goes into the bathroom. I was trying to escape and he came and got me again. Well, honey, what were you doing? Again, unless she's in a state of shock. Then I go clean myself up and go meet my friends. Huh. That's all I can think of in a state of shock, and you're trying to make like maybe like mentally grab some normalcy, or I'm thinking something else. This lady is not too bright. You don't need to date, honey, if you're this naive. But see, and it could be these women she probably wouldn't know. Oh, I know. He's famous. He's an actor. You don't know this person. If what she said, the allegation is true, you don't know this person. It just blows my mind. Blows my mind. So long story short, and look, and if that is true, he don't know her, and she's saying he didn't take any precautions, no condoms or anything, and you wonder why he looking like fried green tomatoes, looking like, oops, I done pooped on myself. You can't. But he has settled the $6 million lawsuit. So I'm quite sure Becky has emerged as a millionaire, especially with Gloria already on the scene. Woo! The money you can make off Dusty's. She was seeking $6 million in damages. We're talking about witnesses. Was there a kit? Oh, but if a black woman had done this, all the black men's they'd be out in droves against that sister. No, she set him up. But on Becky, we know he's scared of Brad, and they're gonna go ahead and keep it light. Don't want to talk about this. So he has settled a $6 million lawsuit. The way he looking on this, like I just done crap my pants. This is a right kind of picture. This you ought to, and this is your superstar. Oh, hold on! Don't forget, this is your HVL, high value HVDM, high value dusty man, high value dumb man. Either you're doing these things and you're sick, or you just a dummy that keep on walking in a trap. These just is bees in a trap. They bees in a trap. Your mind, you can't even think. Now let's see how many parts he gonna get y'all from Hollywood if they're gonna be calling him. An embarrassment. So hey, if it did happen, horrible, could be well played. I don't know, but as a woman, I'm like, what are you doing? And if this happened, this might be if it is true, which I don't know, it's an allegation. We know it's settled. Who gonna be the next fool to sign up to pay Becky Boo? One is born every minute, and I say every second in the BC. In poverty, wrong decisions. Get rich, still stupid. Man, that could have been money he could have learned to behave himself and give to Spellman. You think so? I doubt it. That could have been money. I mean, you a walking sucker. I mean, seriously. But that playbook is working, ain't it? It's too many cases like this. Either these fools are dumb, or the chicks, or they can't control themselves, they're sick, or they being set up. Either way, we still back to dumb. Putting yourself in that kind of position. Why the heck I want to hang around somebody like the old girl? She likes to fight and stuff. Well, I'm not used to that. Well, she had been supposed to defend myself, and this chick over here, she better got 50 cents. I may have $50. Then I look up here, we get to tussling up or what have you. Then, oh, she's suing me. Could be somebody with a camera. What am I gonna sue her for? Well, she got the EBT card. Or what's the pin number? What am I gonna get out of that? What am I gonna get from her? She got 50 cents. So I'll put myself in that position. Something is wrong with these typical Tyrones. A stain on a family name. This is, I mean, seriously. So either slow or dumb. But either way, if you look at it, Becky, she has won. Anyway, let me know what you all think. This is something is wrong with these Dusties. Something is wrong. But what can you expect? They can even have money and still behave like a typical dust bucket Tyrone. Simply said on YouTube, y'all, I'm out.